normal now? Okay, maybe there's some kind of internet issue, okay? There's some kind of internet issues right here. Yeah, is the video normal now? Hello everyone, welcome to our live stream. This is Louis from Western China. I'm here to sharing you the book written by Chinese author Xuemo. Yeah, the sound is normal now, yeah? Okay? So this book, a lot of readers say this book as having a blessing power, written by Chinese author Xuemo, The Holy Man and the Spirit Woman. This book is about the enlightenment path of the Kumbhananja. So, who is Kumbhananja? Kumbhananja is the Tansa monk of the Tibet. So, this book is the major work in Mr. Xuemo's soul trilogies. Okay, and Kumbhananja is a yogi from Tibetan region, born in a life of comfort and privilege due to his father's high status. Yeah, he began to doubt his father's belief at the very beginning of the novels. And Kabananja determined to seek his own faith, and he showed all his poverty and converted it into gold, and traveled west from Tibet with Brahmalan into Nepal. So in Nepal, Kabananja met Saraswati, a retired living goddess, and Kabananja and Saraswati fell deeply in love. Yeah, Saraswati was immensely wealthy and had Kabananja chosen to stay. So Kabananja would have lived a life of abundance and nobility. Yeah, Kabananja, yeah, now it's clear now. Hi. Yeah, yes, and nice to meet you. So it's clear now. So today I'm going to share you a book that a lot of readers that just having the blessing power, the holy man and the spirit woman. Uh, how to how the sounds fix? I don't know. There is some kind of internet issue, so maybe sometimes I restart the live and it become normal. It will become normal. Okay. Hi, viewer. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Yeah, this is Louis from Western China. That's the power of Louis. That's the power of this book. Okay, that's the power of this book. Now I'm going to share you the video that made by Mrs. Made by Wendy's doctor. Yeah, can you hear the voice now? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you the video. Okay. The video about this book, Sosala. Yeah, past another woman readers. Across the vast universe, countless worlds drift among the stars. We live on a blue world called Earth. Here we are born, we grow, and we learn to love. We cherish joy and the sweetness of life. forgotten his mission. Yeah, there's a screen. Beyond the stars, another world awaited. A world called Xuemo. Children grew in joy. Families lived in harmony. Yeah, Damien, Venice doctor. Was unknown. Death had never been seen. All of this existed because of the ageless goddess. As long as she remained ageless, Xuemo would endure forever. There was a young princess. Her name was Niguma, daughter of the ageless goddess, princess of Xuemo. She believed joy would last forever, until one day, a golden leaf fell. The stars no longer shone as brightly. For the first time, a question entered her heart. Seeking answers, Niguma went to see her mother. Niguma loved her mother. Every day she stayed by her side. As always, she brushed her mother's hair. Then, something caught her eye. A single white strand. Mother, aren't you the ageless goddess? The ageless goddess had begun to age. Niguma froze. Her heart shattered. Something precious was slipping away. For the first time, she felt afraid. In her darkest moment, a forgotten voice returned. The voice of the immortal sage, gone for 1,000 years. Though he was called immortal, he too had faded. Niguma, a world begins with your first breath. A world ends with your last. No one can walk that path for you. No one can save your world. Only you can. Niguma, every soul can only save its own world. Yet when one soul awakens, countless others are illuminated. Hey. Niguma, there is a truth in the universe. That's when this doctor made a video. Seek it, understand it, bring it home. Then the ageless goddess may be saved, and with her, all beings. Yeah, that's the AI made a video. Heaven and earth are but a stage. The sun and moon, two eternal lamps. For 1,000 ages, we have played our roles. Yet who can truly grasp their meaning? Yeah, that's the video of Xuemo, okay? Okay, from this book, 8 books, okay? 8 books altogether, 8 books, 8 books, okay? So Mr. Xuemo write this book for about 3 years. 3 years, okay, and okay, yeah, maybe call him to visit your stand. Yeah, okay. Really? So all the international students will go to have a stand in the international book fair, Peking International Book Fair. That's good. So that sounds great. That sounds great. Advertising panda. Are you really? Are you really? Yeah. So when I first see the panda was in Sichuan province. Okay, about 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Yeah. When I was a student. When I was a student, so I go to see the pandas in the mountains. Okay. There's about a panda boarding center. Okay, a lot of pandas are right there. Yeah. So let's continue to talk about this book. Okay. Okay. So and Kumananja he met Saraswati. in Nepal. Okay, so these two a pure Kumananja and Saraswati fell in love, and then they have the letters, and Xuemo turned the letters into this book. The love letters from the goddess. The love letters from the goddess is also written by our author Xuemo, and this book is about the love letters between Kumananja and Saraswati in this book, the holy man and the spirit woman. Yeah. So Saraswati is a retired living goddess in Nepal, and then the two fell deeply in love, and Saraswati was immensely wealthy and had Kambananja choose to stay. And you know that Kambananja come from Tibet. He come to Nepal just for seeking the enlightenment wisdom, and then Kambananja left. Yeah, okay, I got it. I got it. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, Jensen. That's okay. Okay. So let's continue to talk about this book. Okay. So Enkamananja continued his westward journey in pursuit of the truth. Okay, leaving Saraswati waiting in the shadow. And this book contains a pioneer love story. After Kambananja's departure, Saraswati endured decades of loneliness and shielding him from countless curses. Saraswati endured decades of loneliness and shielding him from countless. I'm okay. I'm okay, Kevin. How about you? How about you? So I heard this. I heard the bad news from you, Kevin. Yeah, you left China to Canada just because there's something very emergency for you, and it happens to your nephew. Yeah. Okay, Daniel told me that. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend Kevin. Are you okay now? Are you okay now? Yeah. So let's continue to talk about this book, okay? Until so carrying this Saraswati's love, this Kamananja and Kamananja travel far and wide, only to choose letting go in the end. Okay, you didn't eat for 2 days. Okay, so you can drink some water. You can drink some water. Okay, drink some water. And sometimes the tea is okay. And the coffee. Okay, don't if you didn't eat, don't drink the coffee. Okay, you can drink some tea. Okay, and the waters. Yeah. So what happened to your knees? Okay, Kevin, can you share me the story? What happened to your knees? Okay. So Kevin, okay, you just lost your nephew. You just lost your nephew. So I will suggest you to read this book, Eternal Love. Eternal Love. Eternal Love. Yeah. Eternal Love. So I have sharing this book for many times. So now you just lost your nephew. So you can read this book, Eternal Love, and then it can help you find transform the fear and transform the sand into the inner peace, in the inner balance through the guidance from this book, Eternal Love. Yeah. So let's continue to talk about this book, okay? The Holy Man and the Spirit Woman. Yeah. So carrying her Saraswati's love, this Kamananja traveled far and wide, only to choose letting go in the end, to find the enlightenment wisdom in the end. Many years later, yeah, really? Yeah. Okay, just tell it. I'm healing. Yeah. I will read your every messages on the live on the screen. Okay. So let's continue to talk about importantly. Okay. Years later, when Commander finished his quest and returned to Nepal, all he found was Saraswati's final letters. More importantly, this book chronicle the authentic inner journey of a seeker, how to break the attachment, eliminate dualistic thinking, and pass through the trials and illusion times and again. The true attainment, he finally realized, lie in the very process of seeking. Okay, just email me. Okay, just email me. Yeah, email me. It's very strange, but I don't want to share in this live stream. Yeah. I'm going to share you another story about my friend. About my friend. Yeah. Um. So, maybe you can buy some black juice in your hands, the black one. Yeah. So one of my friend many years ago, okay, my friend shared the stories with me. So one day he dreamed of his auntie was passed away. He dreamed her auntie was passed away. Yeah, and then her auntie just calling him to accompany with her auntie, with his auntie, and then when he wake up, and then he take a phone call from his parents. His auntie just passed away last night, and then from that day, the man was always feeling chilly. Yeah, she was always feeling cold. Okay, even though in the summer. Okay, and then he has a dog. He has a dog in his apartment, and the dog was always roaring. The dog was always roaring at the corner uh, in one room. Yeah, and then he was always sleepy and sleepy and illness and got the illness. Yeah. So and then the man just go to ask one taoist, and the taoist predict what happened to him. And then the Taoist said that there's something dirty accompany with him. And the Taoist give him the black, how to say that? The black balls altogether made the hands, okay? Is the how to say that? Okay. So the black ball, okay, the black balls made together, joined together and put it in his right hand. Yeah. And then he felt better. He felt better. Yeah, yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. So that is just as the story of my friend. Yeah, he was always feeling that something was behind him. Okay, and he was always feeling cold and sleepy. Yeah, and sleepy and exhausted. Yeah. So do you have this kind of feeling? So if this you have this kind of experience in your life, you have to pray. You have to got to pray. Yeah, you have to pray. Yeah. So maybe you can ask some people to help you to solve the problem. Yeah. For example, Daniel. For example, Daniel. Yeah. Is Daniel can solve this kind of problem? I don't know, Kevin. So you can ask Daniel to help you to solve the problems. Yeah. Okay, let's continue to talk about this book. After the publication of the right, Mr. Xuemo's, yeah. So you have to find some people to give you something. Maybe there is something in Daniel's pocket can help you. Yeah, can help you avoid these things happen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that stuff from the funeral? Is that stuff from the funeral? How the things happens? Is that happen from your the funerals of your nephew? Yeah. So let's continue to talk about this book. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So you have to find somebody to help you. Okay. Yeah. You know that the yin and yang are different. Okay. And the man and the spirit are different. So if the spirit, if there is a spirit accompanied with you, okay, so you will become uncomfortable, yeah, and sleepy and exhausted, yeah. So that's the reason, okay, when they have this kind of things happen to there is something happen to Wendy. You know that? You know that story. The starving ghost was accompanied with Wendy for about 1 week. Yeah, a hungry ghost was accompanied with Wendy for about 2 weeks. Yeah. So let's continue to talk about this book. After the publication of Mr. Sherman's writer's autobiographical prose, A Person West in the years of 2015, the readers asked why Mr. Sherman records so much of his life before awakening. Years so little after, similar questions arose following the release of this book, The Holy Man and the Spirit Woman. Why is Kumpananja's life after enlightenment described so briefly? Why his struggle before attainment are details at length? Kevin, if you ever read our author Sherman's autobiographical prose, A Person West, you will know that, okay, when our author Shima was a Chinese teacher in the primary school, yeah, there was always how to say that? There's a ghost. There's a ghost that was hi. Yeah. I'm so happy you're back. Okay, I'm gonna share you the story, okay? How to take this how to solve these problems. So Mr. Sharma was doing the closed door Mohammedan yoga practice, and and a ghost wearing a red dress, were in our author Sherman's retreat chamber. Yeah, were in our author Sherman's chambers. So our author Sherman's just saw the how is that? The red dress ghost every day and every night. So when our author Sherman go to the morning exercise in the near the river play the kung fu, yeah, yeah, I got married. Yeah, I got married. Yeah. So my wife is in Guangzhou, and now I live in Gansu province. Okay. So both of us are the members of autonomous team. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I got it. What age first marriages? In China, the man can get married at the age of 22. Yeah. For the female, the first marriage age is about 20. Yeah, that's the legal marriages age in China. Yeah. So I got married about 12 years ago. Yeah, 12 years ago. Yeah. So let's continue to talk about the book. Okay. Okay, Kevin, I'm going to showing you how to solve the problems. How to solve the problems. Yeah, Mr. Sherman just treat the red dress ghost just like that. Okay. in in every morning Mr. Sherman has the meditation. He do the meditation just like that. He do the meditation just like that. Yeah, he do the meditation just like that. Okay. Mr. Sherman visualized that his body was chopping into very small piece. Okay, he just imagined that his body was chopping into the very small piece, and all his flesh was fitting the hungry sensory beings, and then after all his flesh was fitting the hungry sensory beings, and then all his body will come back to his body. So if Mr. didn't do the last way to make all the small piece come back to his body, and then he will feel exhausted. He will feel exhausted. Yeah. So you can try that way. You can try that way. Okay, just chop your body, but you have to find a teacher. Find the teachers to have you to solve the problems. Yeah. Okay. See you, Jensen. Jensen. See you. Have a nice day. So that's some kind of the meditations. Okay, when the people do. Horizontal. Uh, Also, it's really hard for me. Yeah, that is hard for you. And sometimes you can also visualize that the sun is shining on you every times. Okay, the sun is shining on you. So maybe you can mention the name of the Jesus. So are you a Christian? Kevin, are you a Christian? So maybe you can go to the church and to ask the Father, and then your Father will give you the answer how to avoid that, how to solve the problems. Yeah, the Father maybe and the methods will help you to solve the problems. Yeah, and also you can try that is according to your belief. That's according to your belief. Yeah, let's see what happens to me. Yeah, that's maybe something just happen to you, just happen that something accompany with you. You just go to the church and ask the Father to show the problems. Yeah. Yeah. Kevin, so you have to find some people to have to show the problems. Oh. So you really go to the ghost house? Yeah. So you can email me. Okay, you can email me, okay? You can email me, okay? Okay, Kevin. So I have to go. I have to go. Okay. So I have the evening reading later. So see you. See you. Just email me. Okay. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Yeah. Goodbye, my friend. Have a nice day. See you. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. Yeah. This is Louis from Western China. I'm here to sharing you the book written by Chinese author Xuemo. Yeah. Yeah, actually, most of my Chinese friends told me that not to go there. Yeah, that's very dangerous. There are a lot of this kind of story in the movie. Yeah. Okay, see you, Kevin. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Okay, just send me the video. No, no, Paris. No, my hair is different. It's different. Yeah, maybe no. I didn't dye my hair. I didn't dye my hair. Okay, my hair is black. Hi, viewer. Paris, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel. This is Louis from Western China. I'm here to share you the book written by Chinese author Xuemo. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Actually, Jack Lee look like me. Okay, look like me. Okay, Kevin. Jack Lee look like me. Not I look like Jet Lee. Okay. Okay, see you, my friend. Have a nice day. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more updates and for more wisdom books. Okay, see you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Yeah. Okay, I have to go. Goodbye.